All right, men, welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're going to talk about unlocking your body's fat burning potential. I'm going to give you 3 things that you can try today. They're going to help you become leaner, look more shredded, and build confidence in your physique. I wish I knew more about these nutritional ideas and tips when I was a younger trainer, because all I ever did was follow a bodybuilding diet. Broccoli, chicken, rice, broccoli, chicken, rice. And I never gave it long enough to really get good effects that I was happy with or good results. I was young, I was training, and I was partying, and I just feel like if I had some coaching and mentoring back then, I would have got the results that I really wanted to. So if you're a man that has excess body fat on you, if you're overweight, if you are even leaner like myself, and I still want to get leaner sometimes, you can utilize these 3 things. They're going to be very effective. Now, what we want to think about doing when losing body fat is we want to actually use the body fat that we have on our body as energy to burn. So if you're someone who is eating excess carbohydrates or too many carbs, too much food in general, you're topping up that energy source that you have on you. That fuel tank is already full, and you're bringing in more fuel, and it never gets time to use the fuel stored on your body. It's just eaten, burnt off if it is, or it's getting stored as body fat if you're not actually doing any movement, and you're getting fatter. But if you're not tapping into that fuel source, you're not going to see those results. So what we want to do is start to limit and decrease the fuel that we're bringing in through our mouth, so our body has the chance to use the fuel source on its body, which is body fat. So how can we do that? Well, you can think about things like eating less food, right? Counting calories, which is boring as hell. I've never done it, and I've never had to, and I've gotten great results. What I like to do as a foundation is follow a low carbohydrate diet. So you think of carbohydrates being your breads, your pastas, sugar, okay? Just think of anything that's sugary. That's a carbohydrate. It is a great energy source. However, it's not the best for you because it gets used up first. When you eat it, it's going to get burnt up quite quickly if you're exercising, but if it's not, it's going to get stored as fat, all right? What we want to start to do is eat low carb, less carb. We want to increase protein and increase good quality fats like the fattier cuts of meat, the avocados, all that type of stuff. So your body what it ends up doing is, because it's not getting in excess carbs or no carbs, it's going to start to look at your body where the fat is to get burnt up as energy. Therefore, you are going to look leaner and get the results that you want. I hope that makes sense. Of course, eating excess fat can be an issue too, because fat is high in calories. So it's not like just because you're eating no carbs, you can just eat high fat every single meal when you're wanting to lose fat. No, you still eat fat, but you want to limit it and just have quality fat. So low carb is the foundation. That's number 1. So you can understand if you're having bread in the morning, pasta at night, and bread at lunch, that's a lot of energy. And if you're not losing fat or weight, think about cutting out all that bread. Maybe you do it in 1 meal, then you build up to 2 meals, and you build up to having pretty much almost no carbs. Start where you need to and work up from there. But if you can limit the carbs, you're going to get results, okay? I follow a very, very low carb diet, okay? Almost 0 carbohydrates, and I eat fat and protein. That's the foundation, is our low carb. Number 2 is doing things like intermittent fasting or 1 meal a day. OMAD, an OMAD diet. This works very well. And for me and my Optimized Man clients, every Wednesday is 1 meal a day. Every Wednesday we do no dinner. It's just lunch. You do your workout, you have your lunch, that's your last meal for the day. So it is a form of calorie restricting, right? Because you're not having 1 meal, therefore less calories and energy is coming in. And when I do this, I wake up with a flatter stomach the next day, and I woke up 1 kilo lighter this morning than I did yesterday, okay? So 1 meal a day or intermittent fasting, that's number 2, very effective, all right? Some guys just eat 1 meal a day all the time. There's plenty of people out there that do it. Maybe your meal is a bit bigger, but it worked for people. This is another tool you can use. And the third tool, which is extremely powerful at getting you ripped lean in the quickest amount of time possible, is called the lean fast diet, which I have come up with for my Optimized Men clients, all right? It is a form of you are restricting some food groups, but a short amount of time, not for a long period of time. What we're doing with the lean fast diet, and this is what got me in my best shape in the short amount of time possible, we are going to limit your fat, low fat, 30 to 50 grams a day, basically zero carbs, eating lots of lean protein and green veggies. We do this for 5 days. Then we have 1 day off where you have a refeed day of you're eating some carbs, you're having some fattier meats. But then you go back to the next day and you're doing 4 days lean. Then you have 1 day off. We do 3 days lean, 1 day off, 2 days lean, 1 day off, and then you continue 1 day on, 1 day off for the whole month. It's a short period of time, but this is going to get you burning your fat up even faster because you're having no carbs coming in and very little fat. So your body is going to look for those fat stores on itself and you're going to get shredded. Trust me, you're guaranteed results if you follow this, okay? Short periods of time. The first 5 days tend to be the hardest. The first 3 days were the hardest for me, but day 4 I woke up feeling great. This is a powerful tool, okay? You've got 3 tools here. I like to have the number 1, the low carb diet is a foundation that I just follow all the time. Then on top of that, there's the 1 meal a day, which you can implement these together, right? 1 meal a day on a low carb diet. Then if you want, you can implement lean days here and there. Maybe you have 1 day of eating lean meats and the next day you're just on low carbs with the fat. Or you can do it for periods of time, like the 5 on, 1 off, 4 on, 1 off. Really effective and powerful. If you want to follow this, there's a free ebook in the description. It's got your nutritional plan, which is the low fat, the lean fast diet. It's got a workout program, mindset tips, recovery tips. You can download that for free and then you can just go and follow it. Very powerful. All the guys in my group have gotten results using these 3 things. Low carb, okay, 1 meal a day, or the lean fast diet. And this is what I follow to get in my best shape. Please download the PDF, the ebook. I'd love for you to have a go at it. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love for you to subscribe, leave a comment, drop a like, and I hope you found value in this. Let's get you looking leaner. Let's get you looking more muscular. Most importantly, we want you to be a confident, strong man with a healthy lifestyle. All right, men. Let's have an epic day. Peace.